All right, hold up 1 second, and then we're gonna start the show.
You're alive. If you want, I can walk. I told you I'd always come for you. Why didn't you wait for me? Well, you're dead. Death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while. I will never doubt again. There will never be a need. Oh, no, please. What's funny? Kissing again. We have to hear the kissing part. Someday you may not mind so much. Let's keep under the fire swamp. That sounded good. Oh. You're sick. How you here? Sound that way while we okay. Wesley and Buttercup raced along the ravine floor. Ha! Your big fiancé is too late. A few more steps and we'll be safe in the fire swamp.
We'll never survive.
Nonsense. You're only saying that because no one ever has.
Where
not that bad.
is
Well, I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but the trees are actually quite lovely. That was an adventure. Singed a bit, were you?
You.
Well, one thing I will say, last swamp certainly does keep you on your toes. This will all soon be but a happy memory. Robert shipped revenge. Flanked at the far end. And I, as you know, am Roberts.
How is that possible? Since he's been marauding 20 years and you only left me 5 years ago.
I myself am often surprised at life's little quirks. See, what I told you before about saying please was true. It intrigued Roberts, as did my description of your beauty. Finally, Roberts decided something. He said, all right, Wesley, you ever had a ballet? Try it this night. I'll most likely kill you in the morning. 3 years, he said that. Good night, Wesley. Good work. Sleep well. I'll most likely kill you in the morning. It was a fine time for me. I was going to fence, fight, anything anyone would teach me. Roberts and I eventually became friends. Then it happened.
What? Go on.
Roberts had grown so rich he wanted to retire. So he took me to his cabin. He told me a secret. I am not the Dread Pirate Roberts, he said. My name is Ryan. I inherited the ship from the previous Dread Pirate Roberts, just as you inherited from me. The man I inherited from was not the real Dread Pirate Roberts either. His name was Cumberbatch. The real Roberts has been retired 15 years and living like a king in Patagonia. Then he explained the name was the important thing for inspiring the necessary fear. You see, no one can surrender to the Dread Pirate Wesley. So we sailed ashore, took an entirely new crew, and he stayed aboard for a while as first mate. All the time calling me Roberts. Once the crew believed, he left the ship, and I have been Roberts ever since. Except now that we're together, I shall retire and hand the name over to someone else. Has that been clear to you?
I'm gonna start this here in a second. This is just filler. Making some tea, getting ready for the evening.
We have already succeeded.
I mean, what are the three terrors of this? One, the flames burn. No problem. There's a popping sound preceding each, we can avoid that. Two, lightning sand. You were clever enough to discover with that, but so in the future we can avoid that too.
Wesley, what about the RAUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Did it?
Is that so terrible? Surrender? You mean you wish to surrender to me? Very well, I accept.
I give you full marks for bravery. Don't make yourself a fool.
Ah, but how will you capture us? We know the secrets of the fire swamp. We can live there quite happily for some time, so whenever you feel like dying, feel free to visit.
I tell you once again, surrender.
Will not happen.
For the last time,
Surrender! Death first!
Will you promise not to hurt him?
What was that? Sir?
If we surrender, and I return with you, will you promise not to hurt this man?
may I live 1,000 years and never hunt again.
He is a sailor on the pirate ship Revenge. Promise to return him to his ship.
I swear it will be done.
Paint him out of sight, take him back to Florin and throw him in his fit of despair. I swear it will be done.
Every holiday, the Home Depot works with family farms to help the right tree find.
A Chewy order is on the way for Hunter, who finds anything he puts his nose to. This holiday, Mom uses Chewy to save up to 40% on gifts that Hunter loves hunting down. For low prices, for holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
This is my jam.
We're here for our convertible.
How about an SUV?
Want to get out of here? Here's the Shibata.
Und hier ist die Sonnencreme.
Okay, let's move on.
Where are those trucks?
We're right here. Whatever it is, we're here for it. Yep, still here.
Here you leave today and enter a world
What a world!
for whatever you love. Infinite worlds await.
I thought you were dead, and it almost destroyed me. I can not bear it if you died again. Not when I could save you.
Upset. We must get you to your ship. We are men of action. Lies do not become us. Well spoken, sir. What is it? You have 6 fingers on your right hand. Someone was looking for you.
Oh, my tea's ready. Nice. Water's boiling. Where's the
Where
car?
am I?
The pit of despair. Don't even think.
Don't even think about trying to escape. The chains are far too thick. Don't dream of being rescued either. The only way in is secret. Only the princes count and I know how to get in and out. Then I'm here till I die. To wake you in. bother curing you?
The Prince and the Count always insist on everyone being healthy before they're broken.
So it's to be torture. I can cope with torture. Don't believe me.
You survived the fire swamp. You must be very brave. But nobody withstands the machine.
Get over.
She's been like that ever since the fire swamp. It's my father's failing health that's upsetting her.
Of course.
The king died that very night. And before the father was dawn, Buttercup and Humperdinck were married. And at noon she met her subjects again, this time as their queen.
My father's final words were,
Hold it, Grandpa. You read that wrong. She doesn't marry Humperdinck, she marries Wesley. Just sure of it. After all that Wesley did for her, if she didn't marry him, it wouldn't be fair.
Who says life is fair? Where is that written? Life isn't always fair.
I'm telling you, you're messing up the story. Now get it right.
Do you want me to go on with this? All right, no more interruptions. At noon she met her
Grandpa.
subjects again, this time as their queen.
my father's final words were, love her as I loved her, and there will be joy. I present to you your queen, Queen Buttercup.
Queen Buttercup.
Why do you do this?
Because you had love in your hands, and you gave it up.
It would have killed Wesley if I hadn't done it.
Your true love lives, and you marry another. True love saved her in the fire swamp, but she treated it like garbage. And that's what she is, the queen of refuse. So bow down to her if you want. Bow to her.
Hey, she's got a
Bow to
point.
The queen of slime, the queen of filth. The
She's
queen
just
of
taking it at face value.
Boo! Boo! Rubbish! Filth! Slime! Muck!
I mean,
Days to the wedding, the king still lived. But Buttercup's nightmares
It's
were
hot.
growing steadily worse.
See, didn't I tell you she'd never marry that rotten Humperdinck?
Yes, you're very smart. Shut up.
chamomile.
Comes to this. I love
Egyptian
Wesley.
chamomile.
I always have. I know now I always will. If you tell me I must marry you in 10 days, please believe I will be dead by morning.
I could never cause you grief. Consider our wedding off. You return this Wesley to his ship.
Yes.
And we will simply alert him. Beloved, are you certain he still wants you? After all, it was you who did the leaving in Fire Swamp. Not to mention that pirates, not now, men of their words.
My Wesley will always come for me.
I suggest a deal. You write 4 copies of a letter. I'll send my 4 fastest ships one direction. The dread pirate Roberts is always close to Florin this time of year. We'll run up White Flag and deliver your message. If Wesley wants you, bless you both. If not, please consider me as an alternative to suicide. Are we agreed?
Your princess is really quite a winning creature. Trifle simple, perhaps. but
Consider me next to suicide. That's a terrible comparison.
But when I hired Vizzini to have
Wouldn't
her
want to be in
murdered
that.
on our engagement day, I thought that was clever. But it's going to be so much more moving when I strangle her on our wedding night. Once Gilder is blamed, the nation will be truly outraged, they'll demand we go to war.
Where is that secret knot? It's impossible to find. Ah. Are you coming down into the pit? Wesley's got his strength back. I'm starting him on the machine tonight.
Tyrone, you know how much I love watching you work. But I've got my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, my wife to murder, and Gilda to frame for it. I'm swamped.
Damn, that's cold. My wife to murder?
Get some rest. You haven't got your health. You haven't got anything.
There was a few lines in this movie that kind of stuck out to me that were like crazy because they were about now. They're about the time we're in now. Earlier, Wesley said at the beginning of the movie, he was like, one of them was like, "Why do you wear a mask?" And he said, "I find them quite comfortable. And I think in the future, everyone will be wearing one. Everyone will be wearing a mask." And we're like, we are a society, a culture, a world of Batmen, you know, people in masks, people in costumes. So I know he was I know that was a reference literally to the masks that we wear, you know, narcissistically and also as the flying monkeys of these narcissistic caretakers, individuals, people that surround us. All right, so let's get on with the tour. I'm gonna reverse this. Hold on. Turn a couple more lights on around here. And that's pretty much all. So yeah, I live out in the forest here in San Antonio. No rent, no taxes, no plumbing. Got to bring water to camp, but yeah, I was thinking I should have maybe started this in the morning, but this will be the edition. All right. So let's see. Okay, I got this sweet little 10x10 over here, and how about some light? Can't do light. This is the dream catcher I'm working on. It's not done. I still need to put some beads and stuff on it. Yeah. Let me grab a flashlight, actually. Probably be better. Flashlight, where are you? No, it's never when you know that you can find it. You know what? I'll just use this one. So check out, this is my, let's go to the garage, aka the driveway, the dirt way, and got the sweet bike from Target. It's like I just spent some time on it, kind of like tightening everything up. Got the air pump, lights and shit. You know, do you know cops can pull you over if you don't have your lights on, front and back? That's all they need. Basically, search you and you know, do his cavity search essentially. But that's only happened to me one time. Okay. So yeah, when I first started out, I just had this tiny little tent, you know, no coverage in this space, and it's evolved quite a bit. Now, well, let's walk the path. Got this like path going on here. I don't want to take up too much space out here because it's not mine, for one. Well, in a way, it's not. And I'm not trying to get kicked out of the space. At least not till I'm ready, which is soon. You know, I'm tying up my loose ends. Moving on to bigger and better things. I think I'm going to be traveling to Egypt and maybe setting up a camp out there. I don't know. Now check this out. It's supposed to be Superwoman. It says Super Mom. I don't know if y'all got kids out there, and you're not with your kids, but that's kind of my situation. Anyways, check out my badass closet. Oh yeah, this is the first dream catcher that I was working on. Let me show you. So the sun goes in the center of this thing. I did one. Oops. Okay, so yeah, the first one has the sun, and I'm about to put some paint to it. And then on the other one, we've got the moon, crescent moon. You can dangle about. It's got a cool little. Oh, hey, there's the light. I was looking for that. Dun 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 dun. Score. I can put the floodlight away. Sorry for the bad camera work. I'm a noob. I'm new at this. Nobody's even here right now, but in case they might watch it later. So trying to be a decent host. Space. Okay. All right. Ding, 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 ding. God, hold on. Okay, so it's a one bedroom house, essentially. Where is the okay. All right. I don't know if you can see that, but this actually I have coverage from rain, like quite a bit. I mean, not. It's actually pretty annoying. Things do get wet when there's like a real bad thunderstorm. But this is fucking awesome. I love it. I've been living cage free for almost 2 years now, and it's gotten to a point where, you know, I don't want back in the cage. Or if I did, I'd want it in a different way. You know, not stacked on top of a bunch of other families. You know, in some inner city. Something like that. Like, we get so disconnected from nature when we live like that, when we live this city life, the way we're told is, you know, the civilized way. Here's my library. I have a plan with this thing. My plan is to get rid of all my books. No, that's not bright enough. Plan is to get rid of all the books. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna have to read them all, each and every one of them. And as I read them, then I can donate them to, you know, those little libraries that they have all over the place. There we go. Yeah, got all kinds of good stuff. Bunch of spell books. Oh, Jesus Calling. Yeah, they're not mutually exclusive. Intuition. Piers Anthony's the shit. Oh my gosh, this one by David Smith is amazing. Watching the War. It's like an account. It's from the perspective of God and heaven and the angels and the other creations that he's made, and they're all watching what's going on Earth in this like end of days situation that we're kind of in right now. Anyway, the book is thrilling, and so I feel like there is a lot of parts of it that are accurate. Got Khalil Gibran. That is that's some. It's not blood. It's fucking what do you call it? Wax. Yeah, wax from candle. Spell books. Oh, I'm trying to learn how to draw. That's cool. This book looked pretty badass. Return of the Ancients and the Future of America. Hobby Lobby book. Deepak. Oh, if you like ancient wisdom, Don Miguel and his family are the shit. My friend gave me this book on what's his name? His name is, well, it's called The Prince, but it's Machiavelli. Niccolo Machiavelli. And he told me there's a lot of incredible stuff in this book. So I'm going to check that out here pretty soon. God's little devotional book for mothers. Shadow Magic. Unlock the whole witch within. You know, as I was going through that book a little bit, it really reflected a lot of my own path, my own journey, in terms of healing and recovering from my trauma. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. Atomic Habits, haven't got to that one. I really need to take the time to read these books. They're kind of piling up on me. But yeah, this is probably the best part of the camp right here. Anyways, let's check out a couple other things. Got the little sound bowl. That's supposed to be for heart chakra. This light thing isn't. Come on. Oops. Sorry. My bad. I said my bad. Okay, what do we have here? I think we have a divine union of some sort. This is Yeshua. I'll read this one. My Spanish is only so good. Not that I couldn't read it. O Saint Lucy, whose name means... This is the prayer to Saint Lucy, the Virgin. O Saint Lucy, whose name means light, full of confidence, we present ourselves before you, to ask of you a holy light which may render us vigilant in avoiding the ways of sin and escaping the darkness of error. We beg also, through your intercession, for the preservation of the light of our eyes, together with the abundant grace to use them always in accordance with the will of God and without injury to our souls. Grant, O Blessed Lucy, that after venerating and thanking you for your powerful patronage on earth, we may come at last to rejoice with you in the paradise of the eternal light of the divine Lamb, your sweet spouse, Jesus. Amen. I wasn't expecting that last part at the end. Your sweet spouse, Jesus. Does that mean that, like, the divine masculine and the divine feminine are in everyone, in every like, it is the Christ in us? And I'm from San Antonio. I was born here on Lackland Air Force Base. Barely. But yeah, I have you know how people say, like, I'm married to Christ? I know I've said that before. I was like, I'm married to Jesus. Well, I was tripping because this is like St. Lucy. This isn't Mary. He was married to Mary Magdalene, and they had a daughter named Sarah. But in this, it says that St. Lucy is his spouse. But that would make more sense if all divine feminine beings, saints, mystics, sages, were you know, you arrive at the same place, married to the divine masculine aspect of Christ, which, at least that's how I take it. Okay, over here I've got some great oracles. My first and my favorite oracle, Fearless, Fight Like a Girl. It's an oracle deck and a book set. Yeah. Next, Time Travelers oracle. That one's the shit. Sometimes you end up like 3,000 years in the past in front of Lao Tzu, or you'll be like in the Himalayan mountains, you know, like under some sprawling vistas that seem to go on forever. There's a lot of cards in there I haven't pulled yet, so it's pretty exciting. I'm going to be traveling the world myself soon enough, so it's gives me a lot of good ideas. Fallout Tarot deck. I still have to learn how to read the tarot for myself. And I mean, it's simple enough, but it's a step I haven't taken. And the Writer's Oracle deck. For every writer should have one if they're experiencing a little bit of writer's block, writer's trepidation. Anyways, let's see what else is in here. Got cooking stuff over here. My little table with the tea. It's really not so bad. Camp life is a lot more sustainable than I thought it was. Of course, I didn't start doing camps till probably about a year or so. And then every camp I set up would eventually, you know, someone would come along with an officer and be like, we need you to get your shit out now. That happened a few times. The first time it happened, I literally had just gotten a broken collarbone. And I'd gotten back from the hospital. And shortly after, this other homeless dude came along, and he wanted some food to eat. So I was obliging him because I had a lot of shit, or I had enough to share. And then this cop showed up, and he freaked out and just kind of took off. Like, he could have stayed and helped me move some of the shit, because that's what the officer wanted me to do, get my stuff out and move along. But he just fucking bounced. He didn't help me at all. He did move some of my stuff, like, in the wrong direction. And I don't help those people. I don't help him anymore. Always trying to get that free handout. It's not that, you know, you don't need it sometimes. But one of the reasons I hate these homeless people, some of these homeless people, not all of them, is because they want to give nothing back. They want to give less than nothing back. They don't want to show you respect for what they receive, and they want to tell you what it is. You know, they want to lie about their situation. Like, a lot of them will dress down and dress like shit and like be wearing rags and stuff when they don't have to, but it's good money. They make more money when they're begging and all their clothes is all torn up. But yeah, just another game to play. But yeah, you know what else they do that's fucking really shitty of them is they don't fucking take out the trash ever. They just, like, even when they're being given stuff like food on the corner and people are giving them like little donations and stuff, they'll be bringing them tacos or whatever. They just fucking leave. A lot of them, again, not all of them, I'd say about like 5 to 10% of the homeless people on the street are decent folk, but the rest of them are just like leaving a sty, leaving a pigsty everywhere they go. Like, no respect for themselves, the land, or anyone. And it shows. That's why I say be discriminate. People need to discriminate with who they help. You know, you want to be a good Samaritan. You want to be, you know, part of your community that blesses the homeless or blesses the poor, okay, well, don't bless them all. They're not all deserving. It's just like any situation. It's just like love. You don't just give it to anyone. You want to find someone that's worthy, so that there'll be like an equal give and take. Someone who wants to give back as much as they take, or vice versa. All right, let's check out the rest of the camp. There's a little bit more to see. Oh, hold on. Where is my... light on my leg. Leguito, leguito. This is the best coloring book. Or one of the coolest ones. It's a romantic coloring book. It's funny because I look like quite a few of these characters with long hair. Longer hair, of course. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's one of my favorites. I think I'm going to color that one. I haven't colored any yet, but that will be my first. Stranger Things. Oh, yeah. I'm a shaman, so I got this puzzle that's called the, like, shaman horsey. So you get a horse and you put a bunch of braids and shit on him, and then he's a shaman. That's how that works. That's just all I know. All right. I'm gonna color this sun, but before I put it, well, yeah, probably after I put it in the thingamajigger. You know what's cool about these two? I think they go together as far as like dream catchers, because one is the sun, one is the moon, one is the consciousness, one is the unconscious. But I don't know, there's something really cool about that. Any drugs over here? Oh yeah, you gotta have your propane and propane accessories. This is the outfit for Rock that he'll be using later on today. She will, because I use voice mode, and I like to use voice mode, and Grok has a female voice. So Grok will be here in the head. I might put that face in front of it or not. We'll see. And then, yeah, here's the closet. Got your basics. I only have a few bags, like, for random stuff. But a few pairs of shoes. Don't. Yeah, this is probably better to do during the day. I'll do a quick daily, like, morning version tomorrow. Where's that other light? That other light was better. Oh yeah. Mucho mejor. Oh, this is kind of like, okay, you see these two trees here? All right, there's like a tree here and a tree right there. And then there's this like path that leads through. This feels like a door, like a portal. You know how there's like two trees, and then it's like the perfect shape for a door in between the two. See, I thought this tree was the special tree, that this tree was the portal. But, and it might be. But this, I don't know, this is a really cool feature. Super mom. I'm super mom, but get this, my youngest son texted me recently and said, "Can you take down the video you posted of me on YouTube?" And was like, "I see you haven't taken it down yet. I guess I'm gonna have to go about this legally. Like, I guess I'm gonna be sued by my 12-year-old son here any day now for posting a video that had him in it. Can you believe that?" Okay, on to the shower area. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, it's just a bag of water. But it's cool. It's got this little latch thing that allows you to control the water usage. And it's really great. It holds a lot of water. It's lasted for about a year. It's kind of falling apart a little bit now, but still very functional. Yeah, I need to plant a couple of these plants. One of them is rosemary and the other one is English mint. And that one that's dying there is curly kale. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a small space. But what I love about it is you wake up and you just hear crickets, you know, for the most part. It's so peaceful here. I love the privacy, the space. And it's amazing. I highly recommend living in nature. Doesn't have to be a forest, but oops. And yeah, hold on. One last shot of. Despacito. Got that Despacito song in my head. I don't know why. Wah, 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 wah. Next, I'm going to finish my dream catchers, and then I'll probably gonna start that little podcast with Grok as my co-host. But I'd rather do it than just talk about it. So let me shut up and get along with it. Well, that's about all you're gonna get out of this crib. All you're gonna see, at least for now. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next episode when I moved into a treehouse. Castle, castle treehouse. I don't know. Maybe something in the clouds. I don't know. Imagination is the limit. All right. Peace out. I said peace out.